And we are live. Hello, hello, everybody, again. Another Wednesday, another Fixing Things Together session. I'm Jan Dvorak, the founder of Literary Universe. And with me is Jasper Lay. Hi, Jasper.
Hello everyone, I'm Jasper, the UX researcher for Literary Universe.
All right. And in a bit, I expect also we'll have Henry, who is our UI designer, joining us in a moment as well. I had sadly some family stuff that I had to attend to, so apologies. I'll have to set up everything a little bit on the go. Today, what we'll be looking at will be the preview or like the overview page for Story, which is in a dire need of redesign. We have that design, so I'll be implementing that here, and we'll be addressing any concerns that come from that. So let's get here our view. Let's open our Figma, and if time permits, then we shall see what we can. Well, there's a few items. Well, there's a lot of items everywhere to improve, redesign, and all that stuff. So I think we'll have definitely a chance to find more stuff. So I'm also need to make sure that my tea brews properly. So let me get things started. Actually, I've accidentally opened up here preview. Okay. Let me find the correct Figma. So let's see. This is going to be, then we can kind of, I'll just go with this one for a little bit. This is going to be under Discovery, I think. I can. Here we go, Discovery, and Henry is in backstage joining us right now. Hi, Henry, how are you doing?
Apologize for being late.
No worries. I have had also other stuff. So. Oh no, Henry's freezing up.
Okay, am I still freezing?
No, it's fine. So I think it might be the camera. So
Okay.
I think, yes, here we go. I think I found our story page. So maybe, yeah, it's all. No, escape. Over here as the discovery. Okay. So that's that. Let me open up Discovery, and we can pick. Let's see, we want then to have a story that has a universe. So let's go with the Xavier Detective, and let's see. We have to move a lot of stuff around and adjust things. And I see we have here, yes, we have here these two. It's much more pronounced, this color, in the dark theme than it's in the light theme. In the light theme, barely visible, at least on my screen. So let me, well, first of all, let me finish brewing my tea so that I am not a speedy mouse in a moment, because it can be too much. And then we can take a deeper look at this. So let's get this over here. Okay, well, I definitely have to have it cool down for a bit. So I think we'll have to make some adjustment here for the INTL, make this better looking, and make the user icon larger. So let's dig into our code, and let's see. We have this, and we have kind of like, I think this will be the story preview page. So let me check in here. It looks like we have, let's do this test quick to see if I'm at the right place. Okay, here's the hello. And I'm wondering why I did it like that there with the head page. First of all, I think, Henry, we had here a change that this story title is up here instead of back, because this is kind of the page heading. So that's one thing to kind of do a quick potential redesign there.
Okay.
And I'll take a look here. Why do we have things appearing here as they are? What is the page row here? Style page. Okay, so maybe here, because first I want to kind of position the hello thing. I'll just, okay, yeah, correctly here underneath it, where we are going to then do the breadcrumbs. I do believe Adam already did, we did do somewhere the breadcrumbs element or something like that.
Yes, correct.
Okay, I see it. I see it there. Breadcrumbs. Let's see if I can count. Take a look on. Okay, and we'll have free here. We'll have the, just do it very cheaply, discovery, and it's going to be the story title, which I just quickly need to. That one already. Where is story title coming from? Okay, so we have that ready here. So let's put that in and see what's going to happen. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
So I just need to make a few adjustments here so that the page earlier is going to just be discovery. One big thing here is also going to then potentially have here if story universe exists, to have here another breadcrumb, which is going to be the universe title. Let's put that in. And we have the, so discovery is already linked. Then we have the page rule for story.universe.slog. And we'll have make it nice looking. It's going to be, oops, maybe this. For this story, I don't think we have a specific link. Let me check if actually yes. Okay, so we get to the correct universe. We have a link for the discovery, which I also quickly need to get ready here. Message. And let me quickly check. So maybe for that. I'm guessing for story. This is a good question though here. If we have like the universe, as maybe more towards you, Jasper, if we have the universe name here, do we want then like to have the story one here as well? Or should that be only if we don't have the universe, the story here?
I don't think if we have the universe, it should show the story, Jan.
Okay,
Because
so that will be only shown if we don't have it. So let me the story. So it's going to boom.
yes, perfect. Then in that case, the audience, the readers won't be confused with the namings and everything.
Sounds good. Now then we have the tags here.
The tag, but very long.
Yeah.
I don't let me check where we have tags. We have. Okay, I think they are there. They are just not visible because there are no tags here. So that's still fine. Let me actually put that. How do I get? Can I get rid of these sidebars? Probably not. So this will also, okay, so on this one we get the small, it switches to the mobile views. So let's let's do it. How can I get rid of the sidebar, especially the right one? Any idea? Okay. That's a pity. Just a little bit here
Okay,
on my
this one.
screen. Like,
Do you want me to get rid of this one, Jan?
no, I'm just no. That's not what I meant. I meant like for my in Figma, they have like the sidebars part of the UI, and I would like to kind of get rid of it to have more space, but that's not what's happening here. This is VR Canvas. It's actually wait. We do have a sidebar, don't we? Here, so we'll have to add that. And now this is a quite a interesting conundrum. So let me actually what we have is this is we call page. What's the name of that we are using there? Name page. No. Where's my router? Maybe it's on the router. Yes, up with side. So we can put this here on completely at the top. Height. And we cover a sitemap settings, and it should have the reader look. And it will fix itself in a moment. There we go. So that's there. We have the reader look there. Maybe it's right now too small, but we'll fix it later. Now the question is, it should still be on the full width, so we'll have to fix that soon. The question is, if this is story part of the universe, how do we approach this? Do we want to, as I see here, what you have here is kind of the sidebar for a universe, which or does not, or a block as well, so, which I don't think necessarily follows. Ooh. So that's
This is not related, Jan, to what we are discussing at the moment, but I just want to make sure the blog is moving into under the social tab, right?
oops, just a moment. Under the social,
Because of what we discussed, I think 2 or
yes,
3 weeks ago.
yes, I do remember. Yeah, that's what we just agreed on. So let's keep it at that.
All right.
Let's keep it there. So we shall see. We'll have it there. So let me just. Okay, so it grows and shrinks as is needed, maybe too aggressively
Okay.
here, but it's just because of this side of the page.
Hmm.
And I'm just going to quickly check. Here. Yes. Why is it with 300? Da, 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 da. So, one. Oh, it has a set width, that's why. So if I get rid of that. And maybe primarily. Hmm. That's interesting because it's like if it's like 300 pixel, then it should wrap only after it's actually on the mobile, or this might be the tablet size already. Let's see what it is. 1400. Let's. So let me set my T a little bit. Let's have a look here. So we have here. Strong. Need some sweet to it. So what do we have here actually? Okay. So here we have the side part, and then we have the content, which is the wait a moment. We have tags here 2 times, which is not good. So let me get rid of one of those tags so we don't have the duplication. And we'll have to make a few more adjustments. But Henry, what are we going to do with, since we have the title of the story here on the top?
Yes.
Do we keep it here as well, or?
Yeah, we need to keep that, I think. Just let me look at that. Yeah,
If
there it is.
we are going to keep it there, then the title would be a little repetitive, right? Because
Yeah, we have 3 times
Yeah.
repetitive. We have breadcrumbs, but we need insert the title in there, I think. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you ponder that, and in the meantime, I need to figure out why heading with I'll have that as like row on to
Okay.
just hear things a little bit, because looking at this is not even like a mobile friendly. So we'll have to.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to squeeze it next to each other, and I am going to I'm going to do the flights here just to get started. And we can now adjust it as we need it, and then it's the side part content, and
already create the mobile version on your left side,
yes,
but
that's the,
unfortunately, this design is quite well. Need a bit more tweaking than the desktop because I create the desktop and adjust it for the mobile version for it, so it happens like this. So this is what I'm
yeah.
afraid. You will create like
I think actually this one in this case, like I think I have issue here with the top to have the back, because that's redundant when we have the arrow there to go back. So
yes.
having like another, because this is like the title of the page, so that should be more descriptive, and having then just a back would confuse, I think, people, especially on reader devices, where it would just like here, heading, it would be like heading 1 back, or like or it might be like title of the page, because that's kind of what the heading is usually, or the heading 1 is taken as, so it would be page back.
Oh, okay,
We need to, so that's kind of why I had moved the title there. So let us figure out now, though, why do we have here at the top the wrapping not? Yeah, that's not going to work. This is like kind of like think in its own, and we have here margin left 1 rem, which we can easily move it. Get away with. Content, yes, margin. there. So that one is taken care of, and let's see what right now this flex direction, flex direction to the column. That's kind of what it goes to. We want a row where things fit in. I think what's kind of pushing it to the side is this description, which is huge by itself, but it should be shrinkable. So okay, yeah. So if we get rid of that, then it jumps in there and is happy. As you can see, so we don't have any flags display. We have like a lot of flags display here, and I think if there isn't like something like CSS fit content or something like with fit content. Let's try that. With content. There's nothing.
Well,
let's take a look what it says here. Fit content behave as fit content restrictions means that the box will use the available space but never more than max content. Okay, so that's not really what we want because it needs to. So that will start to wrap. So that's what we need to do here. Maybe instead of width like that, if we do not wrap, how would be the strap? I like the balance look. You should do that anyway. That's because it looks awesome. Just so that question is which it's just a paragraph. If I put it above, or not? Yes, looks like the. Let's see. Paragraph. Let's try to put it into a div by itself. Maybe more of a proper HTML standard to have it like that. Okay, so we have at least that it looks awesome. And now we kind of need to force it. That it shows nicely. Of course, none is not going to help us. Label stuff is probably also not a good idea. And so we don't have any nice. So we need to, I think, do here that content is also going to be a flex. Display flex. Flex direction column. So that's what we have there. More of but things are starting to stretch what should not be stretched. So for example, this one, this guy, this button. Which is the breadcrumbs. The universe button. Let's check out our button properties to see what F4 don't have here. Oh, we could set it with, you have it like fixed 356. Or we want to set the width because then that's, we get like a large universe name and kind of want it to scale, but at the same time, inline flags. Don't want to get it too much. There's a lot of existing code here. So can we do? Let's check adjustable prompts with max width, min width. Nothing that we really want to use. Now it behaves. That's nice. Okay. Getting closer to the solution here. And we want to have flex grow. So let's open up our Flexbox sheet. So we have all of that. So flex grow and we have flex shrink. Defaults to 0. And then defaults to 1. So if we go 3 here. And that's for me. But I don't need the padding. Where is this padding? So this is let's grow. It's not going to do anything here. So let's get that. And let's take a look here. Okay, I think it might be the flex basis. Keyword size. So let's take a look on this graphic. All spaces distributed, extra space distributed. Hmm. Let's see. Let's paste this. Zero. Oh, partially. Auto is not working. Come. Zero, and then we'll have flex grow v1. Would you look at that? The content here that we have fixed. And now we can check how it's looking on smaller screens. And the problem there is, well, twofold. We have the top not growing according to what we need, but I think we can, on mobile, we can hide the, we are, Henry, on the mobile, we are hiding the breadcrumbs.
Yes, correct.
So let's get that sorted out. Whoa, that's wrong. I think I'm going to create a new component for this called hide on mobile. Because I think that's something that we'll be using multiple times. Hide on mobile. Which will be styled div. And we'll have here the phone. To set visibility none. Visibility hidden. So if we go then to tags, because they're not tags, breadcrumbs, then on mobile, and this is kind of also along the question: should that be only in the CSS, or should that be something that I put, as I did right now, in its own component? And then that would be like maybe for, yeah, so no, that one is gone. And I think like already at this size, okay, what's this size? 820, I think, below that. Or maybe below 800 pixels. What is the breakoff point here? 700. Let's be conservative. So below 800 pixels, I think we should switch to the mobile
Yeah,
mobile
I
view
think.
to make it easier. So so that's maybe max with 100 pixels. Is the flex direction is going to switch to column. So should probably have that one. 800 is still fine, but above. Let's leave it about 800 there. So we'll switch to column, and we want to center, I guess, justify content center. So it's all nice. So come on. The center. It's not centering. Why is it not centering? Could understand this guy because that one is fully. That one is full weight there with all the elements, but the first one here on the top, why is that one not? Display block width, no. Max width, no. That's. Could it be the image? No, the image is doing still its own thing. Me, Henry, follow you. Okay, now you follow me. So let's quickly take a look. Yeah, we want to have it centered, all of it. And the issue I see with this design is that it then puts the title there, and let's center it even more so you have full view. Full title above these this place, which is not going to play nicely with that. And then we have here is tabs for what remains down there. Okay. Okay, first let's get this bad boy centered. Cover image. Let's get that. Let's do here margin set. It's floating, so this might be part of that. Justify content. Oh, we might need to do align items center. Center. Let's align items center. And we want to do the align center as well. Below, so let's see what. Okay. That's, what do you think, Henry?
Yeah. Now we're thinking about just the padding, but this is going well.
Yeah, I think we have, let me see, what do we have here? So does that for the tags? Are we displaying the tags on mobile as well or not? What did I think
Let
about
me
it?
check.
'Cause I don't recall seeing them here.
I think. Oh, damn.
We have them
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
But that's
Mhm.
but that those are
Yeah.
modules, so
Okay. I think we need to still to give to put the tag in here. Okay, let me just do.
okay, so if they are going to be there, then that's fine.
Okay,
I am
let me
going to,
still
because tags are, yeah, the tags are taking one line there, the tags paragraph. And I'm not going to show them if there are like no tags. Otherwise, it's story.tags and story.tags. Length is bigger than 0. Otherwise, there's no point in showing them and just eating up the space. Okay. Space is precious. So we have that. Let's take a look back here to our full view. So, okay, let's take a look on what we have here. So first of all, we need to move the story rating tag to the same line that is the third line here, as the license one. Okay, it's going to, let's add Let's add the gap between those two, which is 24 pixels approximately. We do 1.5 RAM more nicer. Pretty good. And then we have to put in, so we have here some, I think since it's flex, I'm going to remove all of the this paragraph is over here. I'm going to remove all of, I think we have one more here, the margins and paddings and all that stuff. And I just add a gap. Here we have this. Why is there? And I'm just going to assume it's one rem gap. And column gap, one rem. Actually, one AM is about 16 pixels. Okay, that's a little bit better. I just need now to get rid of the padding. It's for some reason there on my flags. And that's the flags for which one was it? Okay, for these guys. So that's padding. Padding 0 should be there. It is okay. Auto display. There is div there. Then there is the status update. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we have a padding here. Let's there. So I just reload the page to make double sure. And then we have the padding here from the paragraph, I believe. Oh no, it's not from a paragraph. Oh, it's the default. Yikes. Let's see. Many ways how to resolve this, as is always the case in CSS and HTML. Or programming in general, so we just have to choose the correct, or the one that we are most comfortable with. Try this trick. Let's see if that one worked. Well, that looks like it worked. Okay. So at least we've got the sizes properly. Then we need to check here the alter display. one of the most important parts of this. And if let's see, it's organization in this case, so it will be over here. And I am going to increase the defaults. And like that. Let's see. General. If by let's see, why doesn't it want to? There's no link. Where is our author override? Because that's the case that we have here. Okay, we have few. Here. So let me just quickly check out, make sure that I have it correct elsewhere. Okay, that's the old. That's also missing here. They have the. Oh wow. Stuff to do here. So name. And with that, I think I found necessary location. Here we go. Override that. Oh no, that's no link. Where's my other? Okay, here we go. Oh well, it's improved. Just kind of wondering how much we have here. This image is 42 pixels, which this one by 42 pixels. That doesn't look correct. Looks more like 0.5 EM, or maybe 1.7, or maybe, okay, so it will be probably 2 EMs. What do you reckon, Henry?
I don't think Henry is with us.
Oh.
Yan.
Would it be? Sorry, I don't have enough screen. Oh, wait, there he is. Let me add him back in.
All right.
Welcome back, Henry.
I got kicked by my speed connection. Okay, yeah, I see a problem there, and yeah,
I'm
for me
going to
so
fix this flex thing here so that it's uh, properly positioned. Let me see if I can fix it right here now. Let's see, username display. No, I have to fix it all the way up here. And it has to be again with flags, and in this case I'll like to baseline or center.
center again.
Flags, align items. Center is usually, as you Henry pointed out, works better than baseline for most things. And I set, oh wait, I already have a size to EM here, so why is it not being pushed through? Property size doesn't exist, so well, now it's part of the stuff there. So, and we don't have enough space here between these two. Okay, let's see if still no. Why is it not? Respecting my authority. Oh, because thanks to, wait, what if I do, because now this is also flags, what if I do gap 1 EM here? Okay, I'm going to do it, so 0.5. Link, but at least we don't have to worry about that. 0.5 RAM. But the size of this image is still, it's only 1 EM. Let's see if I force it here like this. It still puts the, oh, I see why now. I do see why now, and and I know how to fix that. Let's go here to the organization display. Would be the best way to do this. How do I first? Can I just do display flags? Oh man, I've gotten myself into quite an annoyance. Let's see if I can. How would be the best way to approach? This is probably something that's going to come up multiple times. Well, let's reset and check where we are. Okay, first things first. We need to get the size into the actual image. That's because I am passing the wrong property. But now, okay, so now we have that covered. That gives us this should give us inner style span, which is going to be this flex gap reset would be 0.5. And justify content there. And now I need to figure out how to it's going to be a bit weird for the 2 lines thing, but let's see if I can put it to use up here. Oh, almost. Center is not. Let's see, what about oh no, it's align item, not what is it? Yeah, align items. Not justify content. It's the other way around. So, and now I just need to force this last guy to behave. Which be just this, hopefully. Okay, so we have that sorted out. All right. Then one big thing that we have here is that, Henry, you have the ongoing next to the title. Or
Yeah. Yeah, I
yes.
think Henry's out again.
Oh no. Let me.
Correct, Jan. Next.
I think Jasper, I think if you logged in correctly, you should be able still to be able to add him whenever he falls off. So if you are, that's different thing. I think now this is nice for a discussion. Where do we want to kind of keep the complete? I have to say I kind of like it where it is right now,
Yeah, it's nice.
and it's then let's see what we have here. We have here then for our future to buy stuff, and then we have chapter 1. I think what we are still, and that's something to think about, is missing here, because right now we have here also this read button, and kind of get started from the beginning, or it will, I think it might also no, it starts from the beginning. I think we want to have like a set of button that will have, and I've saw it on some comic website where they have like read from beginning and read the last chapter. That's usually like atop before the table of content at the bottom.
I see.
So that's that. And let's see what do we have here. So we have the number of people added to the library, how long it takes to read. Then in the future, once we have that feature, there will be like reviews and rating. Then we'll have here one more line on wait one line for like buying stuff and stuff like that. Then we have this part, and let's see. One thing that we are kind of missing here is this personal notes icon. So that where that should be, then I have, and I think I should probably like go here into the statistics up here. We do have, and I'll have to title it because this one is the total number of chapters, and I'll have to check what's the second number, because that's very strange there. So let me find these things. So we have it's like count, story like count, and then there's the universe and chapters. But we already have the like count there, so that should have been okay. So that would be a duplicate. So that's always nice to remove something that we don't want. And then we have another info pill here, which is going to be different. Would be the chapters count. There should be, so that's also like something to add there, like the total list of chapters, which, and that requires to have some sort of, let's see, here we have it like that. So that would be simple tooltip. Simple tooltip. And which is inside that we have that. Say paragraph with a formatted message, which figure out in a moment, which is going to say first full number of in the story. Let's see if that works, and I'll have to put it inside. Yeah, so chapters, but chapters. So let's see if maybe we already have the existing string, so I'd have to add it. No, we don't have that, so I'll have to quickly add that into our translation files, which, by the way, for anybody watching, they are freely available to anyone on Crowdin. The anything here, so let me do this instead of store. It's going to be very
Yeah, and I want to ask that we have a personal notes button, but the dimension is 72. If I like shrink that into a 64, do you create a new component or you just could resize it?
I should be able to resize it, probably. But if you could keep this at right now, it's 52 right now pixels. This button, I can resize it, and if it comes to it, yeah, I should be able to resize it to whatever we need.
Okay.
So no worries there.
Okay, thank you.
So we have that, and you can, if you pull this into the design here, I can also then move it here. Let's zoom in. Okay, we don't have any. Oh, so you want to put it into this into this list of liking, add reading list, and add the library?
I'm still thinking about that because I need to talk with I think need to discuss with Jasper also. Do we need that the pay? How should I say it? Like this one the exclusive feature in Later Universe, that which is you need to pay. Should we create like a special button to this so people could see the hold on a second. We look at here at the reader's POV, correct?
Yes.
Which is the personal notes should be in a table of content, if I'm not mistaken. Or I was thinking that the personal notes are created for like writer's POV. If the button personal notes
no, it's the personal. Actually, now that I think about it here, in this case, let's take a look. It's more like for the reader than for the writer of the story, and it's gonna put in their thoughts and ideas so that they can revisit them later. That's the idea. And let's see, from the last time, just kind of to backtrack a little bit, Henry, I have like the
Mhm.
reading time here in the info pills. So
Yes.
you want me then, I'm guessing, do you want to have it like this big thing down there? Would that be, or do we want to have it maybe in both places?
If I'm not mistaken, that small button there is how how much how much time that people are consuming to reading this, and
Uh,
the that line here is how much time do you will take that to
mhm.
finish the story, correct? I think that's the different function, if I'm not mistaken, Ian.
No, well, right now it's the same, because it just takes, if you read at this speed, it will take you, I know, in this case, 2 hour 8 minutes to read. If you read by
Okay.
80 words per minute, so we will not. I will have to think of, but I think the time it takes to actually read the people, how much time they spend, that's a feature we'll be building in the future, and that will be primarily for the writer to see and potentially advertise um, to advertisers or people who want to have any partnership with them. It will also then be like, for us, because then we can, hey, people spend that much time on our website reading, and
uh, but considering to that people will, well, like YouTube or like their algorithm based on watch time,
Mhm.
but I wonder if we are impacting that to our algorithm system. But concerning about this book, I'm afraid that will be people are cheating on that. Like they just left the books here. Oh, look at my portfolio. People are reading this, but
Mhm.
well, people just leave that, and the time is still clocks on, and that will be like our. It's how should I
Yeah,
say
that
it?
will be
It's
more, I think,
yeah,
to Pavel. I think read time really is not that important, because some people read faster, some slower, and it's kind of difficult.
yeah, yes.
It's kind of, I think, what you can, it will make it. There is some nice functions that's how we can kind of estimate, but then also we'll have a problem when somebody
Mhm.
opens the web page, leaves it open, and goes away for like hour or two, and then suddenly we have like reading time 2 hours. Uh, so that's one thing. What will also kind of be for the readers themselves, to kind of show them how much they have spent time on reading, and once we have the data, we can then have some very interesting produce interesting statistics from it. We also kind of show what are the most popular. But at the end of the day, I think read time by itself is not crucial metrics. We kind of want to see that people are reading more than, say, depending also on the length. So if they are reading around the time we estimate it should take them to read, plus minus few
Mhm.
minutes, because then that shows us, okay, they've actually read the chapter,
Mhm.
uh, instead of, okay, they just open it for a click. So it will play a role in the algorithm, so it cannot be, how should I say, cheated as easily.
Mhm.
So that you don't just like uh, get your family to constantly open your
Yes.
stories and generate that you had 1,000 reads, and in essence it was just like just a few people constantly refreshing the website, which we have already prevention against, because we track that either by username or by IPs. But then again, you can get family, get them VPNs. All the system. If you have enough technical knowledge, you can cheat a lot of these systems. But we'll put in enough of prevention that it will encourage more people to play fair, and it's also for your benefit as well, as a writer, to play fair by these things. But that is something that we'll be doing next year, most likely. So and we'll be publishing, unless we find some important reason not to, we'll be publishing the algorithms and what goes into it, and explanation as well to people, or on GitHub, so that people can actually check it, and so that what we put into README is actually true, and all that stuff. So that's where we are at. So I'm going to move then this. Let's see. We have the estimated reading time. I'm going to put that out of I have an interesting to do here, to adjust the estimation of reading time for Japanese, Chinese, and similar languages, because then it's they don't have it's because for them for those languages, for us it's very difficult to distinguish words. So it will have to be how many symbols per minute can you read, I'm guessing, and so we'll have to kind of guess from that. So, but let's first start with, let's see, where would be the description. Also, before the description, there is after the description, there is like an alert if the story includes ads, and no, so that's actually before with the finished ad. That's like another thing, Henry, if you can maybe quickly spin up a copy of this, and to show us where, for example, actually we have that's ongoing, and we also have like a message that once the story is finished, it shows when it was finished, at what date. So that's one thing to add. And honestly, I'm not happy with the ongoing, or like the status being here kind of so small. Kind of prefer that it's kind of like very clear to see what is the status of the story there. So let's me get here to okay, so we'll have here one of this is going to be then alert type warning, and how do I do this in how do I do this? Well, I have the default. I need to get the average reading. reading times. So how do we go about this? A nice story. I will have to move this into factor rename in time. Well, make it reading time alert. It's going to have the same input, but the output is going to be a nice warning. So alert warning. Here we'll put the hourglass there. Oh, and I'm missing here the estimated rate. Move this here and alert story and language. So that's one for future reference. Oh, don't die on me now. There we go. There it is. And it needs to be centered. Let's see, alert. Let's put it into the centered component. Okay. And we might want to have this icon a bit larger and with our primary text. I'm going to just leave it black for now and come to it probably later, if that's fine with you guys.
Fine by me. I'm not sure with Henry. He's out again.
Oh wait, let's see. There we go.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Oh,
Let's keep it that, and now let's remove the info fill. I'll leave the component just in case we need it later. So we are back to 2. And okay. One more thing, Henry, that we are missing here. We also needed to have this report button somewhere
Yes.
available. And now then let me fix up these buttons that we have here for the library
Okay.
and the reading. So that would be over here. Library button. Yikes. So that's going to be a bit rough to do, primarily because of where else this thing is, but and the sharing part we have like this. Okay, so now library has been moved out. Let me actually grab this. Into another flags. That should be. So I think before we like get into any translation and stuff like that, probably like the start reading and all that stuff should be below the estimated time. So let me sketch that up. Okay, also we need to have the direction to be always column. Okay. Let's just put it for right now here. Together with the personal notes as well. And we'll have to do the same thing for the report button. Put that there. And then we can get into translation listing and all that stuff. Come on, reload. Unless, no, the mode should be, fine. Here should be just buttons. Okay, so why is it not? Inline block, right? So it needs to be like inline block, and we can probably I think this should kind of remain the same across all of the location where it's displayed. So if you, let's just quickly put here some between that, and hopefully it's going to be fixing it, at least temporarily. Okay. So, and I think I recreated this sort of a heading for the new workshop. So if we go to the workshop, yes, we have this sort of a heading. Let me check what size it is. It's H2, so it should not get much bigger. What's the size of this? 24.
Yes.
That should be bigger, shouldn't it? Let me see.
The H1 is 32, I think, yeah. And the
Yes.
H2 is 24.
Let's see, because I do recall I have listing type selection. 2. Just so that we have clear on the sizes. So 32 pixels is H1.
Yes.
So if we can have only one H1 on the side, which we already have up here.
Yes.
So I'll have to make an override. And let's see, we have what if I also do this? Would this be fine for the workshop and everywhere, so I can make a standard component out of it? And I'm going to make this into size 32 pixels, like that.
Yes. That's pretty fine, I think.
Okay, then in that case, I am going to make this. How should we name this? We have that kind of like section header, I guess. Section header. I'm going to name it. And it is going to take in the title. It's going to be a string or React node, just in case. And then it's going to have the secondary content. It will be optional React node. And to do some copying. So it's going to have the black space between blacks. Good boy. Then it is going to have the heading, which I'll have to section heading, styled heading. It's going to have font size 32 pixels. In title, and the next one is going to be the secondary content in there if we need that. And once that is done, we'll have the separator horizontally there, ready to go. So let me try to put it to good use. Turn section here. Title, and we'll have the secondary content here being this. Read the code. And let's see if this is still alive. And I will have to, of course, override this as important, otherwise you won't get the nice big titles. Yes. Great, now that I have this here, we can also put it in to good use on our discovery with our translation listing. That won't be visible for a while, but I can do this. Header. Translations. We don't need any second content, so we are happy. That's there. I will have then to get some test data for this, but that's another day. Then we have the table of content, which we'll actually get to see. Header, title, that's it. And after that comes chapters. And we have the external cell point. Here's sector. Which okay, this is a very strange thing. So, and let's move the external cells point here at air boundary, so it doesn't, there's a mistake in there, it just crashes. Okay, we are getting there, and now here with the table of content next to it, we have the sharing.
Yeah. And Henry is out again.
Ah, but he is not yet back.
He is having troubles with
Yeah,
the internet
it's-
connection because
yeah,
it's raining.
seems to be weather related, so nothing can be, but that's fine actually because I have to finish in 4 minutes anyway. So Jasper, also, like, if you can, maybe then once you have a time later this week, gonna check into the things that we talked about, if where to properly position the
Mhm.
ongoing status or whatever it is. I think I personally still like it here, but if you
Yeah.
maybe figure out a better place, then that would be good.
I
We'll
think
have-
I think I like the idea of putting it originally, like you put there in right below the statistics, but I'll have to figure out if there is also a better layout for that. Also for the I think we missed several items and buttons in the Figma. Might need to discuss with Henry also.
Yes, it's primarily this section, with reading,
Yeah.
sharing, all that stuff.
I agree.
I will look more into the
Table of contents.
table of contents to see. I'll probably just before we go. Well, there's the external, the translation and the external stuff. So let me put in here, because or like Henry, and you like also to put in a lot of spaces. So I have a special component just to generate empty space. As you can see, space, and
Oh, yeah.
once this refreshes, now it's there. So yeah, so before the day is out, I will adjust this section here with the library and add the reading list, because that's missing there. So let me actually check quickly. Library button, add to reading list. ID, ID, type, reading list types dot stories. Check if this is going to work or not. Last thing before we are finished here, because I have a meeting in 1 minute, kind of for Billabilite, and then from 6 or so. Oh, come on, what is this public again?
Cannot find module public.
That's just a bad import. Yes. Because it was not the import I was looking for. These were not the droids I was looking for. Reading list. I don't think I have the component. Oh, here we go, adding. Found it. Nice. So let's put that here. Let's put that here. Get rid of this. Close the component and
Moment of truth. Okay.
so wait a moment. It should be right next to the library button.
A to-reading list.
There's only one button there. That's strange. Let me quickly check. Oh, because it's not finished yet. So that's the button that I need to finish implementing. So yeah, I'll be working on these two buttons, together with this entire section, and have that finished before I publish these changes. We won't have this. 3 friends have added the story to their wish list yet. Maybe. I will depend on how much time I will get to do this. So
Yes, no problem.
that's. Let me find the studio again. Okay, so that was another week of fixing things together. I think things are progressing, and we'll have more next week.
Yes.
We'll have to figure out exactly what that is, unless if you have any specific things that irk you about the universe that you want us to fix with post haste, aka with priority. Let us know in the comments or tweet at us, and we'll be happy to put this into this public display of doing stuff together and here in the open, or as much open as we can, given all the laws and stuff like that. So Henry, thank you very much. Even though we cannot be here, Jasper, thank you very much for being here and
Thank
providing
everyone.
feedback. And with that, again, I'll see you either next week here, or you can tune into my Monday show. It's this upcoming Monday. It's going to be at let's see, what is it? 3 p.m. Central European time. Normally it's at 4. And also maybe in 2 hours if you want to join me off like a free flow. I might actually continue working on it there. Jasper, anything that you want to shout out before we go?
Nope, not at the moment. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.
Bye bye, guys.